Hello friends! Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to be making a new video. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for stopping by, and I ask that you subscribe so you can stay updated with all the little goodies that I bring. I just wanted to come and give a quick message today. This video won't be long at all. I'm making two videos today, so this is one of them, and I'll post the other one below. This is my inspirational video for the day. But yeah, I just wanted to come and share a quick message with you all about using the power and the authority God has given you to overcome any obstacles. Some of you may be aware that I wrote a blog. I wrote two blogs this past Monday to mark the year that it's been since my breakup. If you can recall, if you've watched my videos before, I made a video back in February talking about my college relationship, the breakup, and what I had learned since being single. And that was about 5 or 6 months into the breakup. Well, September marked the year. It just passed, and I just was not feeling September. I was dreading September. I was dreading September, and I was dreading particular days in September. There's a lot of prominent days in September. His birthday was this month. Our anniversary was this month, as well as our breakup. And so I'm just like, yeah, it was just bad. And so I posted an open letter to my ex and what being single has taught me a year forward on my blog. I'll post those down below. I'll link those down below as well, and you can read those if you haven't. And might I say, thank you for the support that I received with those two blogs. It was phenomenal. So that makes me feel really good, not only as a writer and a blogger and someone who's trying to get into this YouTube video. Your support means oh so much, but it really just touched my heart that you all received it so well and that so many of you could relate. And I just got some lovely messages from some of you all, and it really just warmed and humbled my heart, because that's always the intention of like these videos and when I write about personal things like that. It's never to evoke you know, a certain emotion out of people, or you know, I don't want people thinking I'm trying to evoke empathy, sympathy out of them or anything like that. That's never the case, not intentionally at least. That's never the case. I just like to use what I've experienced and the things I've gone through to encourage people and uplift people and know that they're not alone. And I think one of my college peers said it perfectly. She said that I really spoke for the silent, and that really just touched my heart, because that's what I want to do. I just want to encourage and uplift people, and if I can be completely transparent, since I've graduated, I haven't known, I didn't really know what I wanted to do as far as my career. Thought I wanted to go to medical school. I talked about that in a video. I started nursing school this past summer, and I really enjoyed that. But I don't necessarily know if that's for me either. I know I'm meant to care for people and help people feel better. And this past week, since I posted that, I felt like God kind of gave me a validation. I might cry. God kind of gave me a validation about what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm just working on that. I'm trying to figure that out and work on that and continue to pray and ask God to give me direction. So your feedback and your kind words and all of that, you just don't know how much that meant to me. So thank you so much. With that, I kind of spoke to my ex. We had a really good conversation, and since then I kind of started struggling again. Now, when I say I have let go of that, I mean that I have let go of the love. I have let go that we're not going to be together. I don't desire to have a relationship with him anymore. You know, I'm good on that. I'm content with that. But there are remnants of the breakup that I'm still struggling with. And a lot of that comes down to, you know, some personal issues and things that I struggle with that were kind of caused by my upbringing. I struggle with a lot of abandonment issues, and over the course of this breakup, and particularly this week, my mind has just been all over. My thoughts have been really negative, and Satan has been trying to attack me left and right, and I have just been battling him down the best I can. And so after I spoke with my ex, like I said, it was a very great conversation, but Satan went there. He tried it, and I really just got in this I really just had this negative spirit, let's put it that way. I had this negative spirit overcome me and just start talking all this trash. And if I could just put it in a category, it's just basically about not feeling enough. And it's just something I've been struggling with since our breakup. And like I said, it's just a remnant of that. That has nothing to do with the relationship itself. It's just, like I said, the abandonment issues plus this particular relationship. I noticed when I did start dating, the abandonment issues would weigh heavy on my relationships, especially after they dissolved. So it's something I'm still working on personally. Self-validation, validating myself, not necessarily needing it from other people, but knowing, you know, that I am good and I am worthy and I am all these great things, and I can't let a situation like a breakup define who I am, and I can't let those negative thoughts that sometimes come with why a relationship didn't work, or, you know, all those things, you know, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't pretty enough, all that stuff, I'm not marriage material, whatever the case may be, whatever those thoughts we think, because I think girls out there have experienced those thoughts. I know I have personally. But whatever they may be, you have to know that those things aren't true. And so I wanted to talk to you about using the authority God has given you to overcome anything. Last night, my mom said something that really stuck out to me when I was talking to her about, you know, the insecurities I was battling with. She said, you can't give the enemy the authority. And I was like, you're right. You can't relinquish that power to him because he thrives off of that. He's going to use your weaknesses to eat you alive. That's what he wants to do. He wants to kill, steal, and destroy. He's trying to destroy you in any way he knows how. And he thrives, like I said. He thrives on that weakness. Whatever that weakness may be, he thrives on it. He's going to find a way to try to overpower you, especially your thoughts. Every time I get into or I start thinking negatively, I think about Joyce Meyer. I haven't read the book, but the title of the book is called Battlefield of the Mind. And that's what I feel like I'm in. I feel like I'm over here, fighting, you know, the enemy and these thoughts off, and he's just trying to conquer me, and I'm trying to conquer him, and it's just bad. And so I found myself in this place. Leading up to those dates that I talked about. I found myself back in this place yesterday and this morning, and I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to relinquish that power. So what I like to do when I'm struggling with something, Google is your best friend. I went on Google and I typically just type whatever I'm, you know, struggling with. If it could be anger, it could be jealousy, it could be greed, it could be anything. In this case, it was spiritual mind attacks. And I just clicked on the first website that popped up, which I think was Bible Hub. And it just gives you several verses from the Bible that kind of go with whatever the topic is. And I found one that really stuck out to me. The Lord delivered the right thing when I saw it. And it's Luke 10:19, and it reads, I have given you the authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. And I really needed that. I needed to know that I was equipped with something to overcome this. And I think I've come so far. When I tell you I was heartbroken and just distraught, I just felt like I was never going to get over it. There was nights Satan was really trying me and he went there. And I look back at that and I see where I am now, and I overcame that. And this is going to be nothing to overcome. It's just a matter of your faith and how strong you are. And we're strong because the Lord has equipped us with this power, and you can really do it. You can overcome anything that you're struggling with. You just have to know you have the power. And I needed that validation. I needed to know that I had the power to overcome this. And it's like, you know, your friends tell you, you got this, girl, whatever it may be. I had to have that validation from the Lord. And so I found that in that verse, and it just really encouraged me and uplifted me. And I just had to share that with you all, because you do have the power. You can't relinquish that power to Satan, because he's going to use it. And he, like I said, when you're weak, he is going to try to power your thoughts and what you know to be true. And I found another great verse, which is Philippians 4:8, and it says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And I needed to hear that as well. Focus on what you know to be true. You know that you are a wonderful person. You know that there is you bring so much to this earth and so much to life, and you bring so much to other people. You can't pick up the baggage from a situation. You can't pick up the baggage from your upbringing. You can't pick up the baggage from a relationship. You can't pick up a baggage from a friendship. You can't pick up the baggage from the situations that are tests and trials in your life, or seasons in your life. You can't pick up that baggage, excuse me, I said package. You can't pick up that baggage and allow it to define you, because you are so much more than that. And a lot of the time, these situations are independent of you. That baggage has nothing to do with you, but that's what Satan likes to do. He likes to use the things that hurt us, use the things that hurt us to tell us we're less than, to tell us we're not worthy, to tell us we're not good enough, to tell us we're not pretty enough. He uses those situations because he knows that you may not be the strongest right now, and he will try to use all his tricks and everything else he's equipped with to just knock you down. But you can't relinquish that power. You can't sit there and mope in your feelings and let these thoughts run rampant in your head, because he'll do that to you. So you have to make a decision and decide whether you're going to relinquish that power, or whether you're going to use that power to overcome the Lord, to overcome what he's trying to do. He, as in Satan, what the enemy is trying to do to you. Use it. You can do it. And that I kind of wrote on Twitter. I have to pull all these things up because I was just on a roll this morning. I tweeted, "Do not give the enemy the authority to control your thoughts or actions. God gave you the authority to overcome anything the enemy throws at you." And that is so true. He gave you the power. That's what that verse said. You are trampling on snakes and scorpions. You are trampling on the things that try to hurt you and bring you down and kill you and destroy you. You have the power to trample on those things. You have to stomp on them. And I just love how he used the words he used, because it gives you that picture. And maybe that's what you have to do. You have to put that picture in your mind. You have to put that picture of you knocking down walls and knocking things out the way and moving the distractions and, the things that are going around. You move them out the way. You have the power to do that. And from that, I came up with a new mantra. That was one thing that got me through my breakup. It was saying mantras, because the thoughts were just really overpowering sometimes. And I would always say peace. When my thoughts would just go there, peace, peace. I would say it as many times as I needed it. Sometimes the other morning, the day before his birthday, I was tossing and turning in my bed. I had so much anxiety. I had so much on my heart. I probably said peace 100 million times. Because Satan went there. Like I said, he will try you. He knows where you're weak, and you can't let him go there. So that mantra really helped me, overcome the thoughts that I was thinking. And in that, with this situation, because I know this is not going to be the last time he tried, I came up with a new mantra. It says, "I have the power. I can and will overcome this. I have the power." And if that's all I have to say, beautiful. I have the power. You just have to remind yourself, you have the power. God's already given it to you. It's yours. So use it. You have the power. You can and will overcome this. And so whatever the situation may be, like I said, mine is a relationship. Yours could be anything. There's so many things going on in the world. These killings of our black men. This presidential election is not perfect. There's so many things. We ain't got no gas in Georgia and, southeastern part of the United States. Like, there's so many things out there that are trying us. And Satan is, on top of things, trying to, just destroy this world. There's so many things going on. But we each have the power to overcome whatever we're facing. Use it. It is yours. God gave it to you. He equipped it to you. And you can overcome and come through and come out of anything. So just remember that today. I just wanted to share that with you because it really uplifted me. I feel so much better after I found that this morning, and I'm just feeling great. And I know the next time I battle with those thoughts of not being enough, or, questioning, like I said, questioning myself, or struggling with, the little remnants of the breakup, I'm going to remember that I have the power, that I can and will overcome anything. So just carry that with you today and forward, and use it when you need to. I hope this helped somebody. Like I said, I just want to uplift and encourage people, so I hope this was encouraging. I know it was probably all over. It's been a minute, y'all. I forgot how hard this is. This ain't easy. But anyways, I just hope that you can take that with you, and I love you guys. Like I said, I'll link everything I was talking about below, the 2 blogs. I'll also put those verses down there again, so you can have those and highlight them in your Bible or on your Bible app, whatever you use. And be sure to go check out my other video. I'm going to be talking about money management and my frugal fall saving plan that I started, and my fantastic 25. I turned 25 in November, and I'm going to give you all the details in the next video. So check that out as well. I'll put that in the description box below. I love you guys. God bless. Stay strong. Stay strong. And remember, you have the power. You can and will overcome this. Mwah.